Hello and welcome. Okay, I'm here for our third half-hour segment, and I'm here with your good friend and my good friend, Annette. Hello, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Ask me how I'm doing.
How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. Okay, Annette, are you ready? I'm going to do translation list number 1 from book 3. And book 3 is not easy. But I think, I have a feeling, I have a premonition. You understand? I have a feeling that you're going to do this list perfectly.
Oh,
All right. Are you a perfectionist?
sometimes.
Are you a perfectionist with English?
Not always.
Not always. Well, would you like to be a perfectionist today?
Yes.
Okay, so today the program is reserved for perfectionists only. All right? So I expect perfection. I also expect agility. Okay? Precision. All right? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes, I
Have
am.
you studied this list?
I don't know. I have to see it.
Well, I'm not going to show you. This is easy. He ido ahí 2 veces esta semana.
I have been there.
No, he ido. El verbo es ir.
I have been.
El verbo es ir, no es ser.
I went.
Fui allá ayer y he ido ahí 2 veces hoy.
I have gone there. Sorry, can you repeat the...
He ido allí 2 veces esta semana.
I have gone there twice a week.
Twice this
Twice
week?
this week.
Okay, ask me how many times I have gone to Bilbao this year.
How many times have you gone to Bilbao this year?
So far, I haven't. Ask me how many times I've gone to Barcelona in my life.
How many times have you gone to Barcelona in your life?
Barcelona?
Barcelona in your life.
100 times, probably. Ask me how many times I've gone to Mexico.
How many times have you gone to Mexico?
Many times. Well, no, really, basically 3 times in my life. Ask me if I've gone to the doctor this week.
Have you gone to the doctor this week?
No, I haven't. Ask me if I've gone to the dentist lately.
Have you gone to the dentist lately?
No, I haven't. Lately, it depends on your definition of lately. 2-3 months ago, yeah. So yes, I've gone to the dentist lately. Ask me if I have given many classes lately on TV.
Have you given many classes lately on TV?
Quite a few. Quite a few. Bastantes. Quite a few. Quite a few. Quite a few. Ask me if I've given any classes on the radio lately.
Have you given any classes on the radio lately?
Yes, I have. Quite a few. A lot. Okay. Ask me if I've had any problems with my health lately.
Have you had any problems with your health lately?
No, I haven't had any problems with my health. My hand hurts here. Yeah. I have a tendonitis or something here. And so, but that's not really a health problem, okay? But I haven't had any problems with my health. Ask me if I have ever had problems with my health.
Have you ever had problems with your health?
Serious problems? Never. I've never had serious. I've had the flu. I've had a cold, but I've never had serious problems with my health. Okay, number 2. Él me ha llamado varias veces hoy.
He had phoned me.
Llamar se usa call.
He had called me.
Porque had.
He called me.
Eso es me llamó. Me ha llamado varias veces hoy.
He have called me.
He have? It's third person singular.
It's terrible. He has called me. He has called me.
Varias veces hoy. Uy, cuando fallas ya no puedes encontrar la vía. Él me ha llamado varias veces hoy. He has called me?
He has called me many times today.
Muchas veces no, varias.
Several times today.
Okay, good. Now repeat. He's called me.
He's called me several times today.
Okay. How many times has your husband called you today?
Once. My husband?
No, he?
He's called me once.
So far today, right?
Yes.
Repeat. He's called?
He's called me once so far this day.
¿Qué significa this day?
So far a day.
¿Cómo se dice hoy en inglés?
So far today. You see, I'm
when you start bad, you're a basket case. You're a lost case. Okay. Ask me how many times my wife has called me so far today.
How many times has your wife called you so far today?
She hasn't called me so far today. It's too early in the morning. Okay. And have your daughters called you today?
No, they haven't.
All right. And Has your mother called you this week?
No, she hasn't.
Okay, she hasn't. Has she called you this month?
I call her.
Oh, you always call her?
Yes.
How many times have you called her?
It's cheaper.
Have you called your mother this week?
4 times.
Have you called your mother this week? Yes or no?
Yes, I have.
How many times have you called her this week?
I have called her 4 times.
Do you call your mother every day?
Sometimes.
Gosh. Where does your mother live?
In Buenos Aires.
In Argentina.
Yes.
Si dices Buenos Aires, muchos...
In Argentina.
Mucha gente no te entenderá. Si dices Buenos Aires. They will not understand you because you're saying it with an Argentine accent.
Yes.
And in English, ask me how to say Buenos Aires in English.
How do you say Buenos Aires in English?
Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires. And you say Buenos Aires, perhaps people will not understand you. Okay, so Argentina.
Argentina.
You call Argentina every day. How much does it cost?
Sometimes.
Is it expensive?
No, I have a special price.
A special rate.
Rate. I have a special rate.
Tarifa especial.
Yes.
Rate escrito. So you have a special rate. All right. Ask me if I've called my sister this week.
Have you called your sister this week?
No, I haven't. Ask me if I've spoken to my daughter this morning.
Have you spoken to your daughter this morning?
Yes, I have. Ask me how many times I've seen my daughter today.
How many times have you seen your daughter today?
Only once. Ask me where I saw her.
Where did you see her?
I saw her in a bar having a coffee. All right. Ask me if I had a coffee with her.
Did you have a coffee with her?
No, I didn't. Ask me why.
Why didn't you have a coffee with her?
Why didn't you have a coffee with her? I was in a hurry. I was in a hurry. Ask me why I was in a hurry.
Why were you in a hurry?
I needed to come here. Okay. I needed to come here. Besides, you were waiting for me. Okay, the next one. Hemos llegado a una conclusión.
We had come.
Hemos, no habíamos. No confundas had con have. Okay?
We have come
to a conclusion.
To a conclusion.
All right, voy a empezar desde el principio, eh? Stay in the present perfect, not in the past perfect, okay? He ido ahí 2 veces esta semana.
I have gone there 3 times this week.
Okay, 3 times. ¿Y tú dices?
Several times.
Twice.
This week.
Okay, él me ha llamado varias veces hoy.
He has called me several times today.
All right, contracción.
He's called me several times today.
Yes. Él ha venido varias veces esta semana. Hazme la contracción.
He's come today several times this week.
Good. All right. Me ha llamado 3 veces este mes.
He's called me 3 times this month.
Okay. All right. Le he visto en la tele 4 veces hoy.
I've seen him on TV 4 times today.
All right. Hemos decidido cancelar el proyecto.
We've decided to cancel the project.
Okay. Project is británico. Project. Okay.
Project.
We've decided to cancel the project. Ask me why.
Why have you canceled the project?
Bueno.
Why have you decided to cancel the project?
Okay. Why have we decided to cancel the project? Because it's too expensive. All right. It's too expensive. No han hecho nada.
They haven't done anything.
Ask me why.
Why haven't they done anything?
Good. They haven't done anything yet because they need to wait. Ask me what they need to wait for.
What do they need to wait for?
They need to wait for authorization. You understand? They need to wait for authorization. Ask me who is supposed to give the authorization.
Who is supposed to give the authorization?
The general manager. Ask me why he hasn't given the authorization yet.
Why hasn't he given the authorization yet?
Because he's away. He's away on business. Ask me where he is right now.
Where is he right now?
He's in Valencia. Ask me what he's doing there.
What is he doing there?
All right, he's meeting with the government.
Can you say what's he doing there?
Por supuesto.
It's better.
Well, it's not a question of better or worse. It's just
yes.
we normally, when we speak, make the contractions. What's he doing there? He's visiting the government of the community of Valencia. All right, he has a series of meetings. Ask me when he'll be back.
When will he be back?
He'll be back tomorrow. Ask me if he will authorize the project.
Will he authorize the project tomorrow?
I don't know. Ask me why.
Why do you think?
I don't know. Ask me why.
Why don't you know?
All right. I don't know because he hasn't seen the details of the project. Okay? So I'm not sure if he will authorize the project or not. Ask me how much the project will cost.
How much will the project cost?
$800 million. Well, 800 million euros. Ask me what the project involves.
What does the project involves?
Quítale.
What does the project involve?
Project, okay. The project involves the construction of a dam. All right. Are there any dams in Argentina?
Yes.
There are.
There are.
How do you say dam in Spanish? You don't know?
Embalse.
Okay. No, bueno, yes. A dam is la presa misma, el muro de contención. That's the dam. The reservoir
is the
el embalse, the water. You would say it's an artificial lake, okay, which can be called an embalse in Spanish, okay? The dam. So it's a big project, and so tomorrow the general manager will authorize the project or will ask for more information and ask me how the company is going to finance the project.
How is the company
going
to finance the project?
I don't know.
How do you say project in the USA?
Project.
Project.
Yeah, project. The British, I think, say project. I'm not sure. The British say progress, para progreso. And the Americans say progress. So probably it's project and project, but I'm not 100% sure. I deal with British people every day, but I don't pay attention to the details of how they pronounce. Ask me if it's difficult for Americans and British to understand each other.
Is it difficult for British and Americans to understand each other?
Linguistically, no. In other ways, yes, okay? But with language, no, it's very easy. It's very, very easy. It's like you here in Spain. You're from Argentina, but you understand Spanish people perfectly. Okay, he probado muchas profesiones diferentes.
I have tried
Muchas.
I have
many.
tried a lot of different
professions. Good. Ask me if I've tried a lot of professions.
Have you tried a lot of professions?
Well, it depends on your definition of profession. I've worked in many different activities, but I don't consider them professions. Washing dishes is not a profession. Delivering newspapers to the door in the middle of the night as a paper boy, repartidor, is not a profession. Cooking pizzas is not necessarily a profession. A cook, yes, but working as a teenager in a pizzeria, no. So really, I haven't tried many different professions, okay? I haven't. Él ha perdido su voz.
He has lost his voice.
Ask me if I've ever lost my voice.
Have you ever lost your voice?
Oh, yes, many times. Ask me when the last time was I lost my voice.
When was the last time you lost your voice?
I lost my voice 2 months ago. Ask me if it affected this program.
Did it affect this program?
Yes, it did. Ask me how.
How did it affect it? How did it affect this program?
I had to cancel this program. Ask me how many days I canceled, how many programs I canceled.
How many programs did you cancel?
I canceled 4. 4 programs. Ask me how long it took me to recover my voice.
How long did it take you to recover your voice?
To continue in this program, it took me 4 days, but it took me a month to completely recover my voice. Maybe the people on TV noticed my voice was a bit different. I don't know. I noticed. And people who know me noticed. Said, your voice, you have a problem with your voice. I said, yeah, I'm better now, but it took me a month to recover my voice, okay? Ask me if I lose my voice every year.
Do you lose your voice every year?
Not every year, but sometimes. Ask me how many times I've lost my voice in the last 20 years.
How many times have you lost your voice in the last 20 years?
Probably 15 times or 12 times, okay? Ask me why I lose my voice so often.
Why do you lose your voice so often?
Because I use it a lot. And Ask me if I lose my voice when I get ill.
Do you lose your voice when you get ill?
No, not usually. And when I lose my voice, I'm usually not ill. I simply lose it. All right? I also lose my voice if I get angry and shout. Or if I have to give a speech without a microphone in front of a big group and I have to force my voice. I need to go to a singing school. Do you understand? Not to learn to sing, but to learn to speak from my diaphragm. Do you understand?
Maybe to a fonoaudióloga.
To a what?
Fonoaudióloga.
Is that a logopeda?
A logopeda.
To a speech therapist. Terapeuta del habla. Speech therapist. Okay? All right. So, él ha perdido la voz.
He has lost.
¿Cómo?
He has lost his voice.
Hazme la contracción.
He's lost his voice.
Good. Ella no ha venido aquí últimamente.
She hasn't come here lately.
All right. She hasn't come here lately. Yeah. Ask me if Rita has come here lately.
Has Rita come here lately?
Yes, she was here yesterday, but she's not here today. Ask me where she is today.
Where is she today?
I have no idea. Yeah, Rita, by the way, Rita is the person who puts the makeup on our face. And ask me who has taken over for Rita.
Who has taken over for Rita?
Irene. Okay? Ask me if she is a good makeup artist.
Is she a good makeup artist?
I don't know. What do you think?
Yes, she is.
Is she here?
Like
Yeah.
Rita.
Yeah, they're both good makeup artists, okay? Ask me if I would like to be a makeup artist.
Would you like to be a makeup artist?
Not really, but it's an interesting job. I consider it an interesting job. Ask me why.
Why do you consider it an interesting job?
Because they meet a lot of famous people.
Yes.
All right. They put the makeup on a lot of famous people. Okay, he empezado a estudiar alemán.
I have begun to study German.
Good. I've begun
to study German.
Very good. Alternative for begun? An alternative verb?
I've started to learn German.
Yes. Ask me if I've ever tried to learn German.
Have you ever tried to learn German?
No, I haven't. Ask me if I would like to know German.
Would you like to know German?
Of course I would. Yes, I would. All right. But it's too late now. All right. Maybe in my next life I'll learn German. Okay. Is German an easy language to learn?
No, it's not easy.
Is Spanish easier?
Yes, I think so.
Is French easier?
I don't know.
Do you speak French?
Un petit peu.
Just a little bit. Okay. He tenido muchos problemas con él, eh?
I've had a lot of problems with him.
Yes. Ask me if I've had a lot of problems with Marco, the floor technician.
Do you have a lot of problems?
No, si tengo no. Si he tenido. Ask me if I've had a lot of problems with Marco.
Have you ever?
No. Ask me if
Have you had problems with Marco?
Ask me if I've had a lot of problems with Marco.
Have you had a lot of problems with Marco?
Well, he's here. Huh? I can't tell you the truth. But no, I haven't had a lot of problems with Marco. Ask me if I've had a lot of problems in my marriage.
Have you had a lot of problems in your marriage?
No, I haven't had a lot of problems in my marriage. Ask me if I've had a lot of problems adapting to the Spanish way of life.
Have you had a lot of problems adapting to the Spanish way of life?
No, I haven't. It's not difficult. It's strange. The meal times is the strangest thing.
Wonderful.
You like the meal times, but it's strange, okay? I prefer the meal times in other countries. I think
at 12 o'clock?
Yes.
At 3 o'clock merienda?
No.
In the afternoon?
No, there are 3 meals a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Like my grandfather.
Yeah, lunch at 12,
my
12:30.
grandfather too.
And dinner at 6.
6 o'clock.
Yeah. And then if you
it's
want...
It's better for your health.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not so sure. Spanish people live longer than British people or American people, okay, and German people. And they eat at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon and at 9 or 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night.
They have more time at the day.
During the day.
During the day.
I don't know. They work a lot of hours here too. Okay, he empezado a estudiar alemán.
I have had I've had...
Porque had.
I've started to learn German.
Good. He tenido muchos problemas con él.
I've
had?
I've had a lot of problems with him.
Okay. All right. Ask me how many headaches I've had this month.
How many headaches have you had this month?
I haven't had any. Have you had any headaches this month?
No.
Me neither.
Me neither.
You haven't?
No.
Okay. ¿Le has visto?
Have you seen him?
Have you seen him? Have you seen your husband today?
Yes, I have.
Have you seen your daughters today?
Yes, I have.
Have you seen Marco today?
Yes, I have.
Have you seen Irene today?
Yes, I have.
Have you seen Rita today?
No, I haven't.
Have you seen the President of Spain today?
No, I haven't.
Have you seen him on TV today? Have you seen him on TV today?
No, I haven't.
Have you heard him talking on the radio today?
No, I haven't.
All right. Have you spoken to me today about the problems in Canada?
No, I haven't.
You haven't. Okay. ¿Le has visto?
Have you seen him?
Okay. Sí, le vi hace 5 minutos.
Yes, I have seen him.
I saw him.
I saw him 5 minutes
ago. ¿Y qué hacía cuando le viste?
What was he doing when you saw him?
Okay. Recuérdame que le llame.
Remind me to call him.
Right. Remind me to call him. All right. Remind me to call him. No remember me. Remember me es acuérdate de mí. No me recuerdes. All right. Me recuerdas a una antigua amiga mía.
You remember me?
No.
No, you remind me to of an old friend of mine.
Ask me if you remind me of a person I know.
Do I remind you of a person you know?
No, you don't remind me of anybody I know. All right. Do I remind you of anyone you know?
Yes, I told you.
I don't remember.
You're a mixture of my 2 uncles and my brother.
Okay, I'm a mixture of your 2 uncles. Paternal or maternal?
Maternal.
All right. And your brother?
And my brother.
All right, good. So I remind you of 3 people
yes.
you know. Okay. And ask me if Marco reminds me of anybody I know.
Does Marco remind you of anybody you know?
No, he doesn't remind me, I think, of anybody I know. All right? So, the next one. ¿Has estado con él últimamente?
Have you been with him lately?
Okay, have you been with him lately? No le he visto desde Navidad.
I haven't seen him since Christmas.
¿Cómo se llama?
How's his name? How does...
¿Qué tal su nombre? No. How's his name is ¿qué tal su nombre? ¿Cómo se llama? What's
his name?
What's his name? No creo que le conozcas.
I don't think you know him.
All right. No creo que lo conozcas. ¿Qué has hecho hoy?
What have you done today?
Yes. Ask me if I've done anything constructive today.
Have you done anything constructive today?
Yes, I have. Ask me what I did.
What did you do?
I had a coffee and churros. Okay, that was very, very good. All right. Ask me how many important things I've done so far today.
How many important things have you done so far away?
So far away?
So far today.
Eso. Hay diferencia, eh?
Yeah.
So far away is tan lejos.
Yeah.
I've done quite a few things. I've done 4 or 5 important things so far today. I've had a busy day. Have you had a busy day today?
Yes, I did.
Have you?
I have.
Claro, el día sigue.
Yes.
Have you had?
Yes, I have had.
Yes, I have.
I have.
Did you have a busy day yesterday?
Yes, I did.
Will you have a busy day tomorrow?
Yes, I will.
All right. Have you had a busy day today?
Yes, I have.
Have you done anything interesting today?
Well, depende.
It
depends.
Ask me if I've done anything interesting today.
Have you done anything interesting today?
Yes, I have. Ask me if I've had any problems today.
Have you had any problems today?
No, I haven't. Ask me if I've driven my car today.
Have you driven your car today?
Yes, I have. Ask me how many kilometers I have covered today in my car.
How many kilometers have you covered today in your car?
Probably 20 or 30 kilometers already. A lot, quite a few. All right, Annette, you can relax, you can rest, okay? And you can rest too for a few minutes, okay? Because I'll be back in about 5 minutes, so you have 5 minutes to rest and recuperate for the next half hour. Thank you.